everybody's attention.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
I remember when rock was young.
Appearing on Stars in Their Eyes tonight, from Totnes, Joanne Paulfree. Christopher Nott from Dudley. From Chorley, Becky Goodwin. Steve Murray from Liverpool. And Ricky Maxwell from London. Now, please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
Good evening and welcome to Stars in Their Eyes. We've got 5 more fantastic star guests for you tonight, but no matter how many singers you see, they say you never forget your very first concert. Mine was in 1977. It was the year of punk. Now picture this. My face was painted, I had a Union Jack wrapped around my shoulders, I was squashed up against the stage, jumping up and down, screaming the lyrics of God Save the Queen. I never saw any punk, but it was a fantastic last night at the Proms. Yes, that first concert is always special. The queue, the crush, nowhere to sit, distorted speakers, overflowing toilets, and then after the train journey, the show. Happy days. And tonight's star guests won't be forgetting their first show in a hurry, and neither will we. So once more onto the breach, dear friends, as our first star guest gets ready to go over the top.
My name's Joanne Paulfree, I'm 18 and I live in Totnes in Devon. I work in a big superstore in Totnes. I really enjoy working there, but there's some of my friends that work there too, and a few of my relatives. So really it's nice to work because there's a friendly working atmosphere. Hoping to save up some money to go travelling across America for about 6 months before I start doing any more studying. My boyfriend's called Andy. I met him through the band that I'm in now. He plays the drums and we've been together for about 2.5 years. I didn't apply myself to Stars in Their Eyes, my dad did. I had no idea he was going to, but I'm glad he did. I've never met the artist that I'm going to do tonight, but I think that she'd be really pleased if she found out I was going to be doing her. If I could dedicate my performance to anyone tonight, it would be to my dad, because I know how much it means to him, me being on the show.
Check out the change tonight as we welcome Joanne Paulfree. Tell me about working in a supermarket.
It's a nightmare. No, you get some really funny characters come in.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. What kind of people come in there?
There was this one man, and he used to come in, and he used to feel the tins of tuna. And once... we actually plucked up the courage to ask him why he did it, and he said, oh, well, you know, like when you feel the fruit to feel it's fresh, I like to feel the tins of tuna as well.
You see, it makes sense. What's the matter with you? Now, you're going to dedicate this performance to your father. Why?
I am, because my dad's the one who made all this happen, really. He's the one who applied for me to come on the show, so it's thanks to him.
Excellent. So tell us a little bit about the person that you're going to be tonight.
Well, she was born in Kentucky, in USA. She moved to New York to become a film student, and 1996 was her year because she was nominated for 7 Grammy Awards, but she lost them all to Alanis Morissette.
Oh, tell us who you're going to be tonight.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Joan Osborne.
Joan Osborne! From superstar to superstar, tonight, singing live, Joan Paulfree is Joan Osborne!
If God had a name, what would it be? And would you call it to his face?
Now, be honest with me. Compared to stuck in lemons and squeezing tins of tuna, how does this compare?
Brilliant.
Really?
Brilliant. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it was brilliant for us. You're a natural, you.
Thank you.
Oh, top. Ladies and gentlemen, Joanne Paulfree as Joan Osborne. And this is Stars in Their Eyes, bringing stars of the past, present and future right into your living room. And you don't have to clean up after them, which is just as well because star guest number 2 hangs out with the real bunch of animals.
My name is Christopher Nott, and I come from Dudley in the West Midlands, and I've managed to reach my 30s. When I was a teenager, I actually worked on Dudley Zoo. It's absolutely brilliant to be able to come back now with my family to visit a few old friends that I used to know here. My partner Sandra and I have lived together for round about 14 years. We have a son Michael, who's 13. He's well into football. They've both been an inspiration to me, and I don't know really what I would have done without them. I think Stars in Their Eyes is a fantastic show. It is, in my opinion, the best variety show that's on TV. I think that to be able to give people a chance to appear on national TV in front of such a wide audience and show people that you know what their talent is a unique opportunity that is brilliant.
We made him wipe his feet on his way in, so welcome, Christopher Nott. This man used to be Shakin' Stevens' PA. I knew you'd be impressed. I know I was. How long were you his PA?
Till I got the sack.
So how long did you last?
A week.
Oh. How did you lose the job?
Well, I did 2 shows, and the first show was okay, but the second show was in Germany.
Yeah.
And my job was to get the band from the aeroplane to the exit of the airport.
Yeah.
Lost them, lost myself. And it took me 1 hour and 20 minutes to get from the airport to...
Good shout. Bet Shaky was pleased with that, wasn't he?
Yeah, fuming.
Now, you look a lot like this person. And in fact, you helped him out once, didn't you?
I did. I was at a concert and had a rose in my jacket. And he's known for wearing a rose in his jacket. And his road manager came out and said, "Is there a possibility of borrowing it?" And I said, "Yeah." I gave it to him and he acknowledged it. It was good.
Yeah, good man. That's excellent. Give us a few more clues.
He's an East End boy. Made his name in a West End musical, Godspell. He's made 3 films.
What about this song you're going to sing tonight? What era is it from?
Well, the song I'm going to sing tonight, Matthew, was a #1 in 1975.
Tell us who you're going to be, Chris.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be David Essex.
David Essex, the Gypsy King himself. Tonight, singing live, Christopher Nott is David Essex.
Hold me close, don't let me go. Oh no. Yes, I love you and I think that you know. Do you know? With your love light shining, every cloud's got a silver lining. So hold me close, don't let me go. Hold me close, don't let me go. Oh no.
bet David Essex is sitting there going, I don't remember doing that show. I bet Shakin' Stevens is going, how did he find his way from the door to the microphone? You're just great. You're so like him.
Thank you.
It's spooky.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy it?
I thought it was fantastic.
So did we. Ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Nott as David Essex. You know, we get all ages applied to this show, you know. We once had a 92-year-old who wanted to be Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones, but he just looked too young. So, from an Essex 30-something to a Lancashire teen, warming up those vocal cords, it's star guest number 3.
My name is Becky Goodwin, I'm 16 and live in Chorley in Lancashire. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I meet up at the chapel every Tuesday night for youth night, and we all get together and do activities and things. I've been coming to youth here in Chorley for about 2 months now, and before that, when I lived in Scarborough, I went to the youth group there. It's made the move easier from Scarborough to Chorley, knowing the church was here and that I could make friends easily here. The girls think it's great that I'm on Stars in Their Eyes. They treat me like a celebrity. They all want to be around me. When I got the phone call telling me I was going to be on the show, I was really shocked and really excited. And my dad and my brother were in the room and they were really excited for me. It's really important to my dad that I'm on Stars in Their Eyes. He usually cries when I sing. He gets very emotional.
Got your tissues ready, Dad, because here she is, Becky Goodwin. Now, your mother did something terrible to you, didn't she?
Yes. A few years ago, I organised my own little Stars in Their Eyes with some friends, and we got together and we did the Spice Girls.
Who were you?
I was Mel B.
Of course you were.
And my mum videoed the whole thing, and now whenever anyone comes round, out comes the video, and I have to sit and cringe at it over and over again.
Oh, thanks, Mother. That's nice, that's nice. Now, you're more or less the same age as the person that you're going to be, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a little bit older.
Yeah. What else about this lady?
When she was 8 years old, she won the American TV show Star Search.
Right.
At the age of 11, she released her first album.
Yep.
When she was 14, she won 2 Grammy Awards.
And what about the song you're singing tonight?
The song I'm singing tonight was a huge hit for her when she was 15.
So tell us who you're going to be, Becky.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be LeAnn Rimes.
LeAnn Rimes! At the same age with the same fantastic voice. Tonight, singing live, Becky Goodwin is LeAnn Rimes!
How do I if I had to live without you? What kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything good in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I leave? You tell me, baby. How do I go on if you ever leave? Baby, you would take away everything. Need you with me. 'Cause baby, don't you know that you're everything good in my life?
Never mind how do I live. How do you do that at 17? How do you do that? How did she do it at 15? What's going on? You're really terrific, you, aren't you? You enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Good girl. Ladies and gentlemen, Becky Goodwin as LeAnn Rimes. Now, LeAnn Rimes is her real name, but so many pop stars changed theirs to something more interesting, like Reg Dwight is now Elton John, Barry Pincus is now Barry Manilow, and Vanilla Ice is now assistant manager at Burger King. After the break, we're heading off to 1979 and 1996 to pick up a Chicago rocker and a Detroit soul boy. So join us in a couple of minutes. I'll see you then. Yes, welcome back to Stars on the Rise. Before the break, I gave you a little clue about our next star guest, and here's another. His biggest hit shares its name with a pig. That's really helped, hasn't it? All right, how about this? His band took their name from a river that led straight to hell. No, it's not the Mersey Beats. So, if you're all at sea, the man to call is star guest number 4.
I want to see you going through the normal scenario of actually rescuing the diver from the bottom.
My name's Steve Murray. I'm 31 years old. I come from Walton and Liverpool. I'm currently training with Riverside Dive School to be a dive master. A dive master is actually qualified to assist in instructing scuba diving courses. When you actually plan a dive and it goes the way you've planned it, it can be one of the most relaxing experiences in the world. When you actually drop down a shot line onto a wreck or a coral reef, you don't really know what to expect when you get there. And as you're dropping down through the water, it's just so calm and peaceful when you get to the bottom, you know. Who knows what you're going to find? I think the greatest experience for me of doing the show, and probably the most important thing, is actually getting up and doing a good version of the song. Just to get up, sing the song well, and come off stage being happy with what I've done. That's me, pleased, on the bus on the way home.
It's finally surfaced, so please welcome Steve Murray. Are you telling me it's worth diving to the bottom of the Albert Dock?
I see a few traffic cones, but I think they're to stop the cars parking there.
What's the scariest dive you've ever had?
Scariest one was in Egypt, when we went to have a look at a moray eel, which suddenly decided they didn't want us to look at it.
How big are moray eels?
It was about 2 metres long, probably about that thick.
That thick?
And its mouth was about that wide.
Really? And what did you do? It started coming towards you?
Yeah, it sort of like went after us.
So what did you do?
I just grabbed my mate and pushed him towards it.
Now, I know your Lisa's here tonight supporting you, along with your mum and everything. Tell me a little bit about the person that you're going to be.
Yeah, well, the person I'm going to be tonight sings for an American band. They've had top 10 hits in the last 3 decades. They've had a top 10 hit under each of the 4 American presidents.
Wow.
And in the UK, the song reached number 6 in the chart in 1979.
Terrific. Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Steve.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Dennis DeYoung of Styx.
Dennis DeYoung! Diving back through time tonight, singing live. Steve Murray is Dennis DeYoung!
Babe, I'm leaving. I must be on my way. The time is drawing near. My train is going. I see it in your eyes. The love beneath your tears. But I'll be lonely without you. And I'll need your love to see me through. So please believe me, my heart is in your hand, 'cause I'll be missing you. 'Cause you know it's you, babe. Whenever I get weary and I've had
You opened your mouth. We were right back there, 1979. It was fun. Do you know, I imagine coming through those doors is a bit like facing a moray eel, really, isn't it?
It's probably a bit worse, I think.
I cannot believe the transformation, though. You look so different, doesn't it? I can't get over this. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Murray as Dennis DeYoung. Well, if you think you've made your mind up, then think again, because we've still got one more star guest. So, unlike most of Richard Branson's balloons, things are still up in the air.
My name is Ricky Maxwell. I'm 34 years old. I live in Hanwell, which is based in the West London area. I work for High Tech Logistics, which is part of the IBM group, as a IT administrator. My job involves investigating the deliveries of PCs from A to B. I'm engaged to Carol. We have an 18-month-old daughter called Elizabeth Rachel. If Elizabeth's going to be watching the television, I really don't think she's going to recognise me as her dad. But as soon as she hears the song, she'll immediately run up to the TV, I'm sure, and she'll think, hang on a minute, that's my daddy up there. I'm really ecstatic about being on Stars in Their Eyes. It's an absolute fantastic opportunity to actually voice myself on the show. I always had the dream that I would one day become a star.
To his daughter, he is already, but to us, he's Ricky Maxwell. Now then, lovely daughter.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Elizabeth Rachel. Now, Carol, your partner, how did you meet?
She was my next-door neighbour.
Your next-door neighbour?
She was indeed, yes. I was putting the old dustbins out, and the next thing you know...
You're kidding me?
Love at first sight of the dustbins, yeah.
What a romantic. Love over the dustbin. Now, you used to be an athlete, didn't you? When were you an athlete?
I was an athlete when I was, well, roughly between the ages of 14 and 19, 20 years old.
And tell these good people who you used to train with.
I used to train with Linford Christie.
That is so impressive, I know. And did you beat him?
Never. Unfortunately, I mean, Linford was to become one of the fastest in Europe. So, at the end of the day, good luck to him.
But you're a better singer, so tell us about the person that you're going to be tonight.
He started his career by being a producer for Elton John and Tony Braxton.
And his first solo album was in '94. What was it called?
It was called Words.
And tell me what year the song that you're going to sing was a hit.
It was a hit in '96.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Ricky.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Tony Rich.
Tony Rich! From producing to performing tonight, singing live, Ricky Maxwell is Tony Rich!
Pretend that I'm glad you went away. These 4 walls closing more every day, and I'm dying inside. Ain't nobody knows it but me. Yeah, yeah. Like a clown, I put on a show. The pain is real, even if nobody knows that I'm crying inside. And nobody knows it but me. Yeah. Why didn't I say the things I needed to say? How could I let my angel get away? Now my world is just tumbling down. I can hear so clearly, but you know where I run. The nights are lonely, the days are so sad. I just keep thinking about the love that we had, and I'm missing you, and nobody knows it but me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tomorrow morning I'm hitting dusty road, gonna find you wherever, ever you might go, and I'm gonna hold
So good, that. It's excellent. I can't help thinking about your daughter. How old's your daughter?
She's 18 months. Well, she's 21 months now since the video's been made, yeah.
Right, right.
It's great.
And you said she'd recognise the song.
I hope she does.
But she might not. Look, Elizabeth Rachel, recognise the song? This is Daddy, and he's a star. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Maxwell as Tony Rich. Well, you've seen all 5 of our star guests, and now it's nearly time to choose which one will go through to our live grand final. Maybe you already know where your vote is going, but just in case, here's a reminder of all 5 glittering performances. First tonight, Joanne Paulfree got off her trolley to become Joan Osborne. Christopher Nott swapped Dudley Midlands for David Essex.
Me close, don't let me go.
Becky Goodwin was the teenage tearjerker LeAnn Rimes.
How do I live without you? I want to know.
The man behind the mask, Steve Murray, was Dennis DeYoung.
Heart is in your hand, 'cause I'll be missing you.
Finally, from IT to ITV, Ricky Maxwell is producer turned vocalist Tony Rich.
Nobody knows it but me.
Well, crunch time is upon us again. Studio audience, cast your vote now. And whilst they vote, let's find out how our 5 star guests thought they got on.
I felt amazing. Yeah, I really did. It all, you know, it was like the end of the big build-up. It was brilliant, brilliant feeling.
If anybody else wanted to apply for Stars in the Eyes, I'd tell them, do not hesitate, because from the time that you get through to the last minute you walk off the stage, you're treated like a star.
The best part about performing was just being out there in front of everybody. It was just wonderful.
The effort they put into the costume, the makeup, the preparation, the show. No one knows how much work goes into the show behind the scenes. It's amazing when you actually see what goes on.
The adrenaline was just totally flowing. And yeah, I think the performance was great. The entrance was great. I feel good.
So who's going through to our live grand final? Will it be Joan Osborne, David Essex, LeAnn Rimes, Dennis DeYoung, or Tony Rich? And the winner is LeAnn Rimes! Good, isn't it?
Oh, man.
Oh, what?
I can't believe it.
You're not the only one. You should have seen your dad. Like the sinking of the Titanic out there right now. Your mum will be getting her videos out. Your gran will be so proud.
Yeah.
We'll just run through your whole family. What about your brothers? What do you think they'll do now?
I think they might be a bit excited now.
They'll be a little bit excited, won't they? Oh, how are you feeling? Do you love it?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? 17 years old core. See, and Becky's top. But join me next week for more top talent and terrific transformations. But tonight, the applause belongs to Becky Goodwin, who I'll leave you with once more as the amazing LeAnn Rimes. Good night.
How do I get through a night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold.
you'd like to appear on Stars in Their Eyes, please call 0870 400 4000 and our famous doors could open for you.
To know, how do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I
Radion Sunfresh tablets.